Good evening. My name is Rueda. I'm from Juan Alburez, and my student code is 18013. Today we're going to talk about plagiarism. Plagiarism is the action of stealing another person, his ideas or knowledge, and then posted, published, or using as something yours. Even if you paraphrase, summarize, or take words, phrases, or sentences from another person's authorship, you must indicate your source of information in your work using an internal citation. It is not enough to just use a bibliography at the end of your paper. When you don't quote, cite, or acknowledge someone else's work, it's plagiarism, and it's even a crime that can lead to jail. Samorana has a punishment of 5 disciplinary faults, and the paper or work is scored with a zero. An internal or in-text citation refers to the practice of giving the credits to a real author and owner of the idea by citing the words or ideas in your paper. This internal citation is then referenced at the end of your paper in your works cited list, or in Spanish known as literatura citada. It's helpful to think of internal citations as a kind of tag indicating what you borrow from an author. For every sentence, phrase, or idea you borrow, you must tag it with an internal citation. Each internal citation is then listed alphabetically in a works cited page at the end of your paper. All citations share some basic components, including the title of work being referred to, the name of the work's author, the publisher, and the date of publication. Beyond these general requirements, styles of citation vary by discipline and by professor's preference. In the language humanities, the most commonly accepted citation style is that of the Modern Language Association, known as MLA. In the social sciences, the American Psychological Association (APA) style is widely used. Historians typically employ the footnote style described in the Chicago Manual of Style (CMS). Anytime you quote, paraphrase, summarize, or reference a source, you must cite the source in a parenthetical note or a footnote, and append a bibliography, which, depending on the discipline, may be called works cited or referenced. The MLA style is one of a number of styles of referencing, or bibliographic citation that is used widely for academic writing, particularly in the humanities. MLA uses an author-page system of in-text citation and a works cited list at the end of the document.
Good evening. My name is Aviles. I'm from Guatemala. My student code is 80020. In order to avoid plagiarism, you have many different techniques. One of them is the use of synonyms. This consists of transferring the same idea but with many different words. With this, you can change some of one code a lot, but it will still have the main essence, and that's what you're looking for. You still have to include the internal citation, but the quality of your work will improve a lot because you are now beyond the copy-paste paper you are used to. Another different technique is to use your own words to transmit the same message. To do this, you first have to read and comprehend the reading. Then you need to write the reading again without looking at it or using your own words. Finally, you can read the original text in order to corroborate that you didn't miss the main idea and you managed to keep the essence of the article. With this, you can avoid plagiarism. Also, it helps you to gain more knowledge because you have to be sure you understand the article in order to redo it with your own words. Also, it helps you to acquire some writing skills in order to improve the quality of your paper. Also, one thing you must do, one thing you must do before handing any paper is to check it for plagiarism. This little tip will save you a huge trouble and will only cost you 5 minutes of your time. You just have to search for a free website that checks plagiarism. Also, there is a lot of paid websites that offer an excellent work for a few bucks. With this, you can make sure your work is 100% free of plagiarism. If your work is very important, like a journal or paper or maybe your thesis, I recommend you to check it with a paid website so you can ensure your work is free of any guilt.
My name is Juan Alburez. My code is 18163. I will talk about two different techniques to avoid plagiarism and to paraphrasing. The first technique is replacing with the passive form. This technique allows to use the non-person personal form of pronouns. This is effective when you make an investigation and you search for information in the web with pages that sometimes are some personal or specific, like when you use information from different pages in the web. You Mainly this information is given to a specific place or a specific person who gives this information. So you have to paraphrase this information with not with avoiding personal form of pronouns. The next technique is paraphrasing by changing word order. Changing the word order or phrase or a sentence is often safer than using the synonyms of some words because the words are the same. So the meaning of main idea should be the same. It is not easy to decide which words to move or to decide which position of the word. So it's important to decide the correct position of the word that you should move to create a different sentence but the same meaning. Uh, there are two tips of these techniques. Of these techniques is that are if the original sentence have two or more clauses, you can mix the clauses to create a different text. And the other tip is that you can change an adjective or a noun into a relative clause to create a new sentence without losing the main meaning of the situation. In conclusion, plagiarism is an important topic in a student environment. There are different ways to cite a text, and also there are different ways to avoid the plagiarism. So you can use techniques like using programs online and easy techniques like replacing